This is an Ace 55. It's about 13 ounces. Let me show you the plants real fast. We did have a pretty serious windstorm whip through here last night, and I lost an Ace 55. I know it's sad, but we get to have fried green tomatoes tonight. I mean, maybe I could leave them on there and they might ripen, but to me it looks like the stalk is broken. All right, these are great. These glaciers are kind of puny, but they keep putting on these really large cherry tomatoes or small salad tomatoes. We come out and eat them pretty much every day. Now, I thought this was an Ace 55. I thought I had 4 Ace 55s. It's even labeled as such, but I got a seed somehow that did not belong in that package, and it looks like I'm growing Black Princes. We've eaten a few of them. They're really good. There's one blushing. This is an Oregon Spring. It really does have a whole lot of fruit on it. I'm ready for them to turn red. I think that they're about the right size. I think they're medium-sized tomatoes. I really don't know for sure. A lot of these are varieties that I've encountered for the first time this year because I am new to growing tomatoes. Another glacier. Wait, you know, I gotta eat one for the camera. That's improving. I think I spit tomato. Here's a sweetie. It's really, honestly, it's been raining for like 3 weeks, and this one's starting to get some blight. I'm trying to control that. I've just been pulling out any branch that seems to have blight on it, like this. Here's the chocolate sprinkle that I'm growing from a seed from a chocolate sprinkle that I collected last year. I'm gonna save those seeds from this one right here. It's a really nice piece of fruit. Although I'm not sure if I'm gonna grow it again next year from these seeds because it's kind of a puny plant. Ace 55. Here's a bunch of them. I'm really ready for them to start ripening. I've been waiting for nearly 6 months. Another Ace 55, so I've got 2 in a row and 1 on the end. Yeah, these Black Princes are really pretty. I'm calling them Black Prince because that's the best I can do. But they just turn chocolate. They turn a brown red. And some people call them chocolate Cherokees. I have 2 almost identical Roma tomatoes right here. One of them is an Italian Roma from Botanical Interest Seeds. So it might be even an heirloom. But this says Roma VF. From Burpee Seeds. So I'm guessing it's a hybrid. To be honest, they look so similar that I can't really tell a difference right now. We'll see as time goes on if there's a difference between good old-fashioned Roma or hybrid Roma. We did have a windstorm last night, like I said, and it knocked over my ladder. I didn't know what to do with these tomatoes. They're getting so long and tall that I just had to take one over and string it up on my ladder. Got knocked over last night, but it seems to be okay. I'm saving that plant for the end of the video. You'll like it. Let's check out the indeterminate tomato wall. We just came from the determinate bush tomatoes, and I'm single stalking these determinates and running them up a string. It's time to lower and lean them. They're touching top. I'm out of room. I'm not sure what to do. I'll figure that out. Check it out. Here's a little better boy that I put in dino dirt. I just wanted to know what the difference would be. It would seem that this better boy is doing quite a bit better in my own soil mixture. So what we have is a Beefmaster here. These are fantastic. It was a little slow to bloom, but now that it's putting on fruit, it looks like it's gonna be a really nice plant. Look at this wall of tomato plants. Like I said, another better boy. This is a Black Crim. We have another one I'll show you here in a second. San Marzano. I mean, these guys are close. We should have some red San Marzanos anytime now. Black Crim. I'll be honest, not my favorite flavored tomato. It just has a flavor that I'm not necessarily used to. I'm gonna have to eat quite a few more of them and I'll see. Cherokee Purple. Here's a picture of a Cherokee Purple I got off of this very bush a couple weeks ago, maybe a week ago. But here's one right here also. It's blushing. We'll be eating that in a couple days. More San Marzano. I mean, this plant is out of control. It just, as far as the eye can see, they're putting on fruit, and I don't think there's any stopping them right now. This is a homestead. Have no clue what that's going to be like, but we'll find out. Let's see, early girl. I guess these are a potato leaf tomato plant. Doesn't have a lot of fruit on it, but it's working. It's worth watering and watching. Red Brandywine heirloom. Definitely a potato leaf plant. I hope they're good. This is probably America's favorite heirloom tomato next to Cherokee Purple. This plant's pretty neat. The last plant on the row, I got an heirloom organic yellow tomato from the grocery store. And it was such a nice tomato plant that I went ahead and saved some seeds last year and planted them. All 4 of those seedlings did really well. I gave 3 out, kept 1. Very healthy plant, putting on fruit. I'm interested. I kind of wish I knew what kind of tomato it really was, but I just call it a yellow beef. We've got the indeterminates. We're growing them like they do in the commercial greenhouses. We're single stocking them and picking all the suckers. Over here on my bush tomatoes, the indeterminates, I'm just letting them go wild. I think we're going to transport all these tomato plants to our next location. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but it's going to happen in the next couple weeks probably. Here it is. This is the yellow pear that I've been talking about. It's huge. It's broken the cage we made and it's spilling over. I don't even know what to do with it. I think we're going to kind of try to prop it up. And this plant's really weird. I think I have to take it and dunk the bottom in water to fully hydrate it, to fully water it. Because up here you can see, even though it rained last night, I have wilt. And that came from yesterday when I let it get a little dried out. This thing blows through this 15-gallon pot of water as soon as the sun comes out, basically. It's such a big plant.